Hey, how are you? Welcome back to another focus activity with me. I'm Kirsty and I'm live from Rome. So, natural disasters. Today we are going to examine the different natural disasters that exist in the world and use these words in conversation. So, what are we doing today? Let's have a quick look at. Okay, so the objectives for today. We have got vocabulary for natural disasters, present perfect and past simple to talk about recent world disasters. We might prepare a safety plan if we've got time, and or possibly interviewing a survivor of a natural disaster naturally. Okay, what are natural disasters? Tell me, what are natural disasters? Tell me in the comments section what you think natural disasters are to you. Say hi as well in the comments section so I know who I'm talking to. Okay, right. So natural disasters are extreme sudden events caused by environmental factors that injure people and cause extensive damage. They can strike anywhere in the world, often without warning. Not good, not good at all. Okay. So, brainstorm a list of natural disasters. Okay, how many can you think of? In the comments section, tell me. Hey, Fiorella, hi, good morning. Um, can you give me a list of natural disasters? How many can you think of? Okay, earthquake, tsunami. Sorry, we're still at coffee stage. um, earthquake, tsunami. Can you think of any others? Guys, help Fiorella. How many natural disasters can you think of? Actually, that's another question I want to ask. How many coffees have you had this morning? One, two, or who's working off no coffees this morning? I'm interested. Today, one. I'm on number one today. Yesterday, I didn't drink any coffee at all. It was an experience. Okay. Can you think of any more? Earthquake, tsunami. I'm going to give you one. Forest fire. Forest fire. What else? I'm going to give you a couple of more minutes to list any natural disasters that you can think of, and then I will reveal the answers. Hey, Christina, nice to meet you. I hope you're well. You don't remember. Christina, do you know any other natural disasters? Can you think of any? It's quite difficult, this. Okay. I am going to show you the answers and then we can try and remember them. Okay. So we have got earthquake, tsunami, heat wave, volcanic eruption, excuse me, avalanche, flood, okay, landslide, severe thunderstorm, blizzard, tornado, forest fire, hurricane, and drought. A snowslide. Uh, a snowslide. A snowslide would be an avalanche. You can say landslide, yeah, landslide or an avalanche. An avalanche is when you know, in the cartoons at the top of the mountain, there is a movement of rocks, and then you've got snow as well, and it turns into a ball, and the ball gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it rolls down the hill and makes a mess. That is an avalanche. So the avalanche is the big snowball. Okay, avalanche equals big snowball. Okay, big snowball. Do any of you find any of these words confusing? Are there any words you don't understand? Tell me in the comments, I will explain. Hey guys, good morning. We're looking at natural disasters. Here is a list of natural disasters. Okay, are there any ones that are new to you or that you don't understand? Please tell me in the comments section. I will explain. Okay. All right. I am going to move on to the next thing, okay? So, I would like you, what does heat wave? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry. Right, Fiorella, I'm going to explain. So, heat wave. A heat wave is when it's like an unusual. I would say unusually unusually high temperature. Okay. Heat wave is like when there's an unusually high temperature. So, for example, do you remember before the? I don't know whereabouts in Italy you are, but just to let you understand, in Rome in March, we had very high temperatures. Actually, was it in March? It was actually in February. My apologies. It was in February. We had really warm weather in February, and it was kind of strange for Rome for the temperature to be so high. I'm pretty sure it went up to like 18 or something crazy like that, but it was really warm in February. And people thought it was strange for the weather to be so warm in February. Okay, you might say that that is a heat wave because it went back down to normal temperatures very quickly. It was after something like a couple of weeks, it was back to being cold again. But a heat wave is when there is like the the heat just rises, but it's like for a period of maybe like a week or thereabouts, and then it goes back down to normal. Flood is when there's a lot of water, and so much water that there is water in the street, water in your house, water in your car, water everywhere. Okay, it's like when the land becomes a swimming pool. Okay, so flood, uh, overflow of water, right? So um, flood, everyone swimming in the street. Water, right? Okay. So flood, everyone swimming in the street because of an overflow of water. So too much water. Okay. Blizzard. A blizzard is like uh, a blizzard is like when it's really windy, and you can't see anything. It's like really windy. You can't see anything because there's like snow, maybe snow, maybe dust. It's like it's just your vision is impacted because it's so windy, right? And last one, a drought. Drought is the opposite of flood. Okay, so drought is when there is no rainfall. No rainfall at all. So it's like very dry. Very dry. Okay, good. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Let's move on to the next thing. Okay. So it says, what do you think is the worst type of natural disaster and why? So what I would like you to do is write in the comments section, guys, which one you think is the worst natural disaster and why. I want to know why. Okay. I don't want you to just say, oh, I think a volcanic eruption is the worst. I want you to say, I think a volcanic eruption is the worst because people can die. Okay. Or because it's unexpected. You don't know when the volcano is going to erupt. Okay. So expand your answers. They don't have to be perfect, guys, but I want you to express yourselves, okay? So everyone, write in the comment section an answer to this question, okay? I'm going to give you 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, well done, Christina. A drought is when there isn't any rain. Okay. Okay, I look forward to seeing your answers to this question in the comment section. Oh, goodness. So tell me, what is the weather like where you are? It's my question every day. What's the weather like? Is it sunny? Is it cold? It's meant to be really sunny here in Rome today, but because I'm inside, I've got to put my jumper on. All my jumpers on. I'm kidding. I think the worst is drought because we need water to live. Good. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. I think there is in English we say like a domino effect or a knock-on effect. I'm going to write that domino effect. Domino effect, or you can say knock-on effect, a knock-on effect. What do these mean? Well, if you understand domino effect in Italian, it just means one thing influences the other thing, which influences the other thing. So lots of things are impacted. Okay. And I think when there isn't any water at all, animals, they're trying to eat the grass and then they can't eat, and it's a problem. I think in Italy the worst disasters are in spring and autumn. It's flood when. Okay, so Christina, on the other hand, thinks that actually flooding is the worst, which is funny. Both actually can cause severe problems. So too much water means people can't leave the house. People's houses are destroyed. Okay. But if there's no water, you think, well, animals can't eat, people can't have a shower, they can't use water as much as they would normally. I remember in the south of England one year, people were not allowed to use their hoses in the garden because there was a shortage of water. Earthquake in the mountains, yeah. It depends where you are. I mean, I think any one of these are serious problems, but it just depends on the situation. All right, let's move on. Well done, ladies. Have you or someone you know ever experienced a natural disaster? What happened? Yeah, okay. Have there been any natural disasters in the world recently? What happened? What caused it? And were there any casualties or fatalities? Which natural disasters occur in your country? Try to explain to me what happens in your country, and if you know someone or if you have been involved in a natural disaster, in the comment section. Let's go. Yeah. So in the summer, it's possible. Verboten. Verboten. It looks a bit German to me. Forbidden. Forbidden. We would say water the garden. To water the garden. It is forbidden, not verboten. That's cute though. To water the garden. It's when you make it's when you pour water on the garden. So we would say to water the garden. Okay, it just means putting water on the grass, feeding your plants, to feed the plants. This is just, it's what we say in English. I don't know why. To water the garden and to feed the plants. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think in Italy as well, it can be difficult. It depends on the quantity of water that you are using. I think if it's lots of water and it's unnecessary, then why pour water on the garden? But like if it's just a little bit of water, it's okay, I think. Okay. Okay, I know what you mean. So it's not it's I would say natural disasters um uh, mm, happen because humans don't respect the environment. Okay, they don't look at the, or you can say don't look after the planet. Okay, so when humans burn lots of oil, when humans cut down trees, um, throw rubbish onto the land, into the water, into the sea. They don't look after the planet. All right. Okay. Good. Well done. Let's move on. Okay. Match each disaster to its possible cause, not clause, cause. Okay, so we've got landslide, drought, wildfire, tornado, avalanche. So I need you to match the words with the definitions, okay? I will give you 3 minutes. Okay. So cause and effect: landslide, drought, wildfire, tornado, avalanche. Which is which? Good. And drought is severe deficiency in water supply. That's correct. Well done. Wonder what landslide is. Landslide. Yeah, I agree. Well done. Well done, Christina. Can anyone help Christina with the matching? Okay, good. Let's have a look. Okay, last two. Almost there. Okay, that's a good guess. Let's have a look. Tornado, unstable air, maybe. Yeah, well done. So therefore, avalanche is a build-up of material is released. So like big snowball, okay, rolling down the hill. Excellent, well done. Well done, Christina. You're professional. Are natural disasters always a bad thing? See if you can figure out which phrases are true. Okay, so tell me, shouting loudly can cause an avalanche. Do you think this is true or false? Shouting loudly. Can shouting loudly cause an avalanche? You tell me true or false. Yeah, I would say so. What about number 2, 3, 4, and okay. Right, first one false. Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you think it's true or false? Yeah, you're right. Okay, number 2. Guys, if you're watching, can you please help Christina? She's got some questions to answer, and it's so early in the morning. Yeah. Okay, I think so. I think so. Yeah, well done. Well done. You're an expert. Wow. Number 3. Volcanoes add nutrients to the soil. Tsunamis can only travel for about 100 miles. There are thousands of earthquakes across the earth every day, and 3 out of 4 tornadoes happen in the US. Volcanoes. Okay, I'm interested. Yes, good. Number 4. Hi guys, for those of you who are just joining, we're doing a true or false exercise. So Christina has been the professional English learner this morning, and she's answered 3 of the questions right. We need the other 3 answered. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. 5F, let's see. Oh, true. There are thousands of earthquakes across the world each day, but lots of small ones. They're just like sometimes I've thought I've had an earthquake in while I've been in the flat, like the bed's moved or something. It does happen. Okay, let's see what number 6 is. True. Yeah. I know, you don't want a tsunami. Nope, 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 nope. No tsunami. That could seriously spoil your day. If Italy got a tsunami, that would not go down well. Okay, now we're going to look at safety tips. So what should you do in each of these situations? If there is a or an, you should, we've got run to higher ground, move to an open space, stay inside, evacuate immediately, call emergency crews, drink lots of water, conserve, save water, run to a basement, seek shelter, or maybe something else. Okay, so I want you to think about the natural disasters that we have learned already and use them in a sentence. So if there is a tsunami, you should, example, okay, if there is a tsunami, you should. Okay, tell me, give me some examples. So, if there is a tsunami, you should do what? Evacuate. Yeah, that's one. That's one possible suggestion. Um, what about seek shelter? Do you think that's a good idea? Seek shelter. Do you know what seek shelter is? Seek shelter, it means to, okay, seek shelter is when you find somewhere safe. Shelter equals safe place to hide. Okay. Okay, if there is a blizzard. Okay, if there is a blizzard. You should. Okay, so if there is a blizzard, what should you do? Okay, yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Well done. Okay, let's move on. I think what we're going to do is witness interview. Right. So this is the last activity, an eyewitness interview. Let's make the screen a bit bigger. Imagine you are a witness in the middle of a natural disaster. You have seen everything, and now you're being interviewed by a reporter from the local TV station. In pairs, well, not in pairs this time, okay? I want you to imagine you have just seen a natural disaster and you need to tell me what happened, okay? So you need to use the present perfect to talk about what has just happened and past simple to talk about finished events. So imagine you have just seen a natural disaster. You need to invent. You need to invent. Okay, so oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't sleep very well last night. Imagine you. Yeah, good. Well done. You've witnessed a bushfire. What happened? Tell me. Tell me what happened. Tell me more. So you witnessed a bushfire. Okay, so I saw the fire to hit the tree and animals. Okay, so the fire got to the tree and all the animals tried to escape. We don't say escape away. We just say escape. So you don't need to say away. So I would say I saw. I would say I saw the fire burn the trees and animals escaping. We would say it like this. I saw the fire burn the trees and animals escaping. Okay, okay. So don't say the fire to hit dry leaves. First, the fire hit dry leaves. First, so no to, take out to. Don't use the infinitive. You need to conjugate the verb, okay? So first, the fire hit dry leaves. Okay, okay, I wasn't breathing very well. I would say I was unable to breathe. I was unable to breathe. That's how we say it. Or you could say I wasn't breathing very well. I felt okay. We say I felt um, I felt like I was in a cage. This is slightly more advanced English, but I'm just teaching you it anyway, okay? So I was unable to breathe. That's simple. You should know that, okay? I was unable to breathe. This one, however, I felt like I was in a cage. Maybe this is new. Okay. Good. Well done. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Oh, so let's stop there. So, what have we learnt today? So we've learnt about natural disasters and all the different kinds of natural disasters. We've talked about what you should do in the event of a natural disaster. And we've discussed an experience. Okay, so remember, you need to I suppose the main thing is you need to watch grammar. At this point, it's about getting the grammar in the right order. But this takes time, and it's better that you try to express yourself, even if it's not 100% correct. Just keep talking, keep trying. The teacher will correct you, and you have to be prepared to be corrected a lot, but in time you will get much, much better. Okay. Okay, so the fire was destroying the houses and people were scared. We would say it like this because it's in the past, right? The fire was destroying the houses and people were scared. Okay, the fire was destroying the houses or houses. You don't need to say the fire was destroying houses and people were scared. It's actually a lot simpler. Okay. The trick is to try and think in English. Don't think in Italian. Think, how can I say what it is I want to say in English? Okay, difficult question. I know it's difficult, but try not to translate from your own language into English. Just think, what can I say in English and say it? Okay. All right. and also watch the tenses, okay? So if an action is finished, you need to use the past simple. You can't use the present, okay? So if you say the fire was destroying the houses, okay, so while that was going on, people are scared. So there's a difference in time. So is it the case that the fire is destroying the houses and people are scared? That's okay, that works, because there needs to be, we're talking about two contemporaneous actions. So when two things happen contemporaneously, that is at the same time, then the grammar, there is an agreement. There's an accord between the two, okay? So just be careful that if you start using the past simple, you need to continue with the past simple, unless you make it obvious that something is happening now, okay? Good, excellent. Okay, Christina, thank you so much for your hard work. Really well done. I hope you enjoyed that. And for anyone else who has been watching, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.